RPPFM 8:16 coming your way now, and I love it when our listeners are sending through things to us. My house was moving, my bed moved, there was no action. Laugh out loud. We lost our 12-seater spa. It just took off.
Wow.
That is. It couldn't have been full of water. Sure. No, it couldn't have been. It must have been empty, and it just flew off. Wow.
When I was in France once, we had a massive daybed on the terrace that might have flown off somewhere.
No. Oh my
storm.
God. Wow.
We found it wedged down between somebody else's fence a couple of doors down.
2 doors
flown
down.
over rooftops, yeah.
Katie Little, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did the earth move for you too?
It's
That's
all
terrifying.
happening down here, mate. It is all happening.
Oh, it's
God.
full on.
Oh, what can happen next? I'm not even going to ask that question.
I
I'm too
know.
scared to know the answer. I don't want to know.
Mouse plagues and hurricanes. And,
Yes.
Sharing the love with our COVID, sending it up to you guys.
You know what's going to happen next? Aliens.
Oh, I hope so. Actually, that would be great.
Yeah.
I'd love the aliens to arrive. Come on! But they won't come near us. They must look at our planet with all the rubbish floating around it, and it must look like a teenager's bedroom. They must say, we're not going anywhere near that planet.
I think they're going to intervene and they're going, you've been very naughty. You're grounded. We're going to sort you out.
I hope so.
So what's been happening up in your
I'm
world?
Sitting, I'm sitting outside today, and I don't know what's going on in my neighbourhood, but everybody seems to be getting their hedges trimmed. It's not a euphemism.
John's face.
There's people everywhere getting their hedges trimmed. What's going on? I don't understand. They're much tidier than me. John, you got your roof cleaned in time for these winds down there?
Oh no, I haven't got it cleaned yet. No, the man's still coming because he's got to get some.
Oh, he's still coming. That's good. Well, hopefully the roof will still be on.
What do you call that stuff around the scaffold, or no, not scaffold? You know, the safety rails around the top of the roof.
Good. Well, hopefully you'll still have a roof when it's
Yeah, right.
Maybe not. I'm still worried about your hedge.
But everything has been cancelled too, because my daughter Charlotte was meant to go on the school camp this week, and she told me on Sunday. I'm like the worst parent. I haven't read any of the papers that come home or the emails they send. I can't keep up with it. There's too many.
Yeah.
And so she suddenly said on Sunday, Mum, I'm going to school camp on Wednesday morning. You've got to drive me to school at 6 a.m. and here's the list of 50 things, which is terrifying. The stuff they put on these lists are so random and crazy. I was like, quickly, okay, we have to go to one of those dreadful shopping centres. And I think it's like a treasure hunt. There's stuff on there that sort of says, torch on a string. Yeah.
Soap on a rope.
All this specific stuff, cargo pants that must unzip at the knee, polyester shirt with a collar. Like, it's all ridiculous. You can't find any of this stuff. Headlamps with spare batteries. I went to every shop I went to, they had every type of headlamp imaginable. They had headlamps, head torches sewn into beanies with a USB charger that did Wi-Fi. But do you think they just had a normal one that you could just wear as a headlamp and put batteries in? No! It's designed to give you a nervous breakdown, these lists. It's awful.
So did it all happen?
Well, no, and then they ended up cancelling them. They ended up cancelling it because of all this crazy weather, and it's freezing cold with snow and everything. So they cancelled it. So honestly, I don't know. 2 of my friends have had nervous breakdowns, and another friend of mine said, oh, well, that's a bit terrifying. What does it look like having a nervous breakdown? I said, I don't know, but I'm going to look fabulous having one.
Do it in style.
Exactly. When they wheel me off, I'm going to look fabulous. That's all I can do. That's all we can all do, I think.
We were all loving your pink top from last week, Katie. That was fabulous.
Oh, my pink coat. Oh,
yeah.
It's so fantastic. I love it. It's so good. It's just gorgeous. I'm wearing everything I can find at the moment, and a bit of a scarfy thing. I look a bit like a Muppet, I think, but that's okay. It's some poor goat that was, had it. I don't even want to talk about it. It's awful. But I've had it for a long time.
The coat?
The scarfy thing I'm wearing around my neck, I've had it for like 20 5 years. So, you know, I'm making the most out of this Nepalese goat or whatever it was. Like, it's not a vegan accessory, let's just say. But if it was plastic, it would have disintegrated by now. So it's a very difficult moral dilemma choosing what to buy and wear, isn't it?
It really is, because like,
And eat.
is it worse to wear an animal or is it worse to wear plastic?
Yeah, exactly. Especially when I can get such long life out of this poor Nepalese goat around my neck, you know, keeping me warm. And this week too, I put a random post on Facebook which went a bit nuts, just saying, just, you know, some days I wish I could grow facial hair. which don't you? Which everyone, all these lovely people I've made friends with, particularly older women, got on and said, oh, don't wish for that. Don't wish for that. A few years' time, don't wish for that. And another friend of mine got on who's my age and said, oh, funnily enough, I just went to the beautician last week and she finally said, oh, I need to wax your moustache for you. And I said, well, finally somebody told you. But no, it's only because I was watching ABC News one morning and I thought, who's this guy? I had no idea. And it was Ian Thorpe. Is it Thorpe or Thorpe? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's Australian to say Thorpe. And I didn't recognise him. And I thought, oh, it's because he's grown a whole beard. And I thought, wouldn't that be amazing one day just to think, I'm just going to change my whole appearance by growing a beard. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, no, stick with the hair.
Just stick with the hair, okay.
Yeah,
and
the hair's
I think
awesome.
it's a good idea, John.
What, for
Growing beards?
Katie to grow a beard? No. No.
Someone even photoshopped the beard on me, actually. It looks very funny.
No, don't do it.
They said I look like David Tennant who did Doctor Who a few years ago.
Life of Brian.
But I don't want to have to shave or any of that stuff. That's why I said I just would like to be able to grow facial hair someday.
Yeah.
Not every day, just someday.
Yeah. Just when you feel like it.
Well,
Yeah,
just go and
exactly.
buy one of those stick-on beard things and just see how you look.
Well, I could.
Yes.
I could do that. Yeah.
That's a lot easier than trying to grow one.
Send us the picture.
Yeah, send us the picture. Oh, that's
And,
fantastic.
And is everyone getting parent-teacher interview requests
No,
for children?
we're
No.
still
I'm
we're
not
still remote
answering them.
learning, so we're at home
Ah.
still.
Well, I'm not answering them. I don't want to know. I've decided I don't want to know. They always say the same thing every year, you know, and I thought, you know, it's depressing. I don't want to know. At least these teachers have a job and they're being paid to do this sort of stuff. I'm not being paid. I'm just getting the food on the table and making sure the children are clean when they leave the house, and that's the best I can do. So I'm not answering the emails that come through about parent-teacher interviews. I don't want to know.
No, I think I was one of the only students, possibly ever, that parents never attended.
Really?
Because they never got to see the notices.
They just didn't come home.
They just got lost somehow.
And you've turned out fine, so that's great.
Wow.
Definitely got the right. Well, it's just too much responsibility and pressure on parents these days. Even like, you know, with Hunter coming home and they said, oh, we have to have a water bottle. What for? Don't they have taps at schools anymore? I'm done. I'm sick of it. I can't cope anymore. It's just too much responsibility for parents. Everyone's in charge of their own future. Kids are all watching YouTube channels on how to sharpen pencils. They don't need us anymore. Sooner we just give it over to the artificial intelligence, the better. Seriously, it's like swimming against the tide. We're all about to be taken over by artificial intelligence and robots shortly. So if we just kind of go with the flow and go downstream, it'll be much easier. Just wish it would hurry up and they'd take over sooner rather than later. I'm very quiet this week.
I'm just listening to you. It's just funny. I was just thinking, though, like, you know, it might be a battle between the aliens and the artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Who's going to come in first?
Yeah. Well, I think a calculator would be smarter than most, you know, kids these days anyway. So
Crystals and flames, that's all I can say.
exactly.
Who's going to come in
we need
first?
more crystals. Actually, I'm going to go get a Reiki session today too, which is great. So if the power goes out down there, if the lights flicker, it's just because I'm getting a few, holes plugged in my chakras. So,
Excellent. Now, Natalie did give me a little family of worry dolls to send up to you, so I need to post those up for you.
yay! I'm thrilled. I'm really excited.
Well, they're very tiny, but we'll find a way
They're
to get
very
them up to
powerful, though.
you. Are they?
Yes.
Tiny and powerful.
Oh, yes. They work very well on my children.
Little is a very powerful name. Tiny is good.
Yeah, they don't worry about anything.
Excellent. That's just what I need as they wheel me off to the loony bin.
Oh, and the
Looking
other
fabulous.
thing that you need that we found out this morning is you need a parrot,
Oh, why?
because then it can swear at your funeral.
Excellent. A well-trained parrot.
Exactly.
I wanted to get a cockatoo at one point, but someone said they live for 80 years because I love animals.
Yeah.
And I thought, gosh, I could just see myself in the nursing home, with a cockatoo beside me with only a couple of feathers.
The same
on it.
cockatoo.
Yeah.
You're still hanging around.
Pass me my dentures, will you?
Katie, we've got to go to the
I'm going to
weather.
inherit it. Are you off?
We've got to go to the weather report.
Oh, the weather's
Okay,
crazy
and
down
it's
here
a long
too.
weather report probably too.
I reckon,
She's gonna
yes.
smash
I'm
it
thinking
today.
of you all down there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, thanks,
Shivering
Katie, for coming
on.
on.
The edge, the southern edge down there. I love you
Troublemaker.
all dearly. Troublemaker.
Coming your way. Thanks, Katie.
Bye, Katie.
Chat next week.